Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the latest patch update in Mobile Legends. Moonton has brought some exciting changes to the game, including hero adjustments, new features, and gameplay improvements. Whether you're looking to stay ahead in the meta, or just curious about what's new, I've got you covered. Stick around as we break down everything you need to know about this update. Let's go! Big changes are here for Granger in the latest patch update, and he's been completely revamped. The developers have overhauled his kit, making him more dynamic, flexible, and energy-focused. If you're a Granger main or looking to dominate with him, this update brings a whole new playstyle. First off, Granger's first skill Rhapsody and Ultimate Death Sonata no longer have cooldowns. That's right. He can continuously fire both skills as long as he has enough energy. This massive change shifts his playstyle, making him more reliant on energy management while opening up insane opportunities for sustained damage. His passive has also been reworked. Now, every time Granger kills a minion or jungle creep, his energy cap increases permanently, and he instantly restores energy. This means he'll grow stronger the longer the game goes on. Plus, cooldown reduction from items or emblems is converted into attack power, emphasizing his role as a high damage carry. Let's break down the revamped skills. First skill, Rhapsody. The classic 6-shot burst remains, but it no longer has a cooldown, so you can keep using it as long as there's energy in Granger's gun. During Rhapsody, Granger gains bonus movement speed, deals extra damage to minions, and can even cast his ultimate mid-firing. Second skill, Rondo. Granger dashes in the target direction and instantly restores energy for his gun. Plus, each time Rhapsody hits, it reduces the cooldown of Rondo, making it a perfect combo for mobility and sustained damage. Ultimate Death Sonata. Granger's ultimate has also been revamped for more flexibility. After each shot, Granger can now roll in the target direction, giving him added mobility to reposition during fights. Like Rhapsody, it has no cooldown and relies entirely on energy, so you can keep firing as long as you have enough energy in the cannon. With his increased damage to minions and scaling energy system, Granger is now better suited for the jungle role. While he can still function as a marksman, his jungle potential makes him a top contender for carrying games with consistent damage and mobility. This revamp completely changes how you'll approach Granger. Energy management and synergy between his skills are now key to mastering him. So, what do you think about the new Granger? Are you ready to test him out and dominate your games? Let me know in the comments below. Another adjustment has touched Clint. HP growth was lowered from 170 to 145, and physical growth was lowered from 14 to 12. First skill, his fourth swing time was reduced by 50%, and his big swing time was reduced by 20%. Damage of the second bullet hit on the same target was 50% at all levels, now scales from 30 to 50% based on the level. Second skill, Trapping Recall. Skill range was reduced from 4.4. Touch distance was increased from 2.3 to 3, and dashing speed is increased by 20%. His ultimate, Grenade Bombardment, reduced the foreswing time by 33%, also reduced the back swing time by 33%. Skill range was lowered from 8 to 7. Overall, this changes can be considered as buffs since adaptability for Clint is improved, but his late-game pressure may be less effective. Exciting updates are here for Cyclops, aiming to improve his adaptability and synergy between skills. Let's break down the changes. Second skill, Planet's Attack. Cast range increased from 5.2 to 5.7. Damage adjusted from 200 to 350 plus 50% of total magic power to 200 to 325 plus 40% of total magic power. The increased range allows Cyclops to poke more effectively, while the slight damage reduction ensures balance. Cyclops' ultimate was reworked as well. Changes can be seen on the screen. These changes improve Cyclops' ability to engage and follow up on his ultimate, making it faster and more reliable while balancing its damage and immobilization effects. Summary: with extended cast ranges, faster ultimate speed, and better skill synergy, Cyclops now feels more fluid and versatile in both poking and team fights. Additionally, his improved mana efficiency and faster cooldowns make him a much stronger contender in the jungle, allowing him to clear camps and gank effectively. Small changes touch Joy. Second skill interval was lowered from 1 second to 0.8 second. Xavier has received some adjustments to improve his ability to handle close-range combat, especially when enemies get too close. Second skill, Mystic Field. Force Wing Time, reduced by 50%. Base damage, increased from 200 to 300 plus 60% of total magic power to 220 to 340 plus 65% of total magic power. Extra damage, increased from 200 to 300 plus 60% of total magic power to 220 to 340 plus 65% of total magic power. With the Force Wing reduction, Xavier can now quickly execute a combo of Skill 1 and Skill 2 to immobilize enemies even when they're up close. This change helps make Xavier more responsive in tight situations, improving his crowd control and survivability. Kadita was buffed in the current patch. Seems like Moonton wants her to be used more frequently. First skill, Ocean Ode. Dashing speed, increased from 8 to 10. Wave speed, increased from 8 to 10. Second skill, Breath of the Ocean. Force Wing Time, reduced by 50%. Airborne duration, reduced from 1.5 seconds to 1 second. Ultimate Rough Waves. Force Wing Time, reduced by 15%. With these optimizations, the hero becomes more responsive, allowing players to execute smooth combos even with the shortened airborne duration. These adjustments focus on improving speed and execution, making the hero more adaptable in fast-paced fights. Veil. Second skill, Wind Blow. Airborne duration, reduced from 1 to 0.6 seconds. Damage, increased from 400 to 600 plus 60% of total magic power to 350 to 750 plus 100% of total magic power. Cooldown, adjusted from 10 seconds to 10 to 8 seconds. Ultimate Windstorm. Explosion delay, reduced from 1.6 seconds to 1 second. Also, the pulling strength of Ultimate was greatly increased. Guinevere. First skill, Energy Wave. Force Wing Time, reduced by 25%. Backswing Time, reduced by 50%. Second skill, Spatial Migration. Backswing Time, reduced by 50%. Airborne duration, reduced from 1 second to 0.8 second. Range, increased from 5 to 5.3. Lapu Lapu. First skill, Justice Blades. Cooldown, reduced from 8 to 6 seconds to 6 to 4.5 seconds. Hilda. Second skill, Art of Hunting. Cooldown, reduced from 8 to 6 seconds to 6 to 4.5 seconds. Fredrin. Third skill, Energy Eruption. Cooldown, reduced from 9 to 6 seconds to 8 to 6 seconds. Hybrid Defense Increase, increased from 15 to 35 to 25 to 45. Karina. Shadow Combo. Base True Damage, increased from 50 to 100. Brody. Attribute Adjustments. Physical Attack Growth, increased from 10 to 12. Farsa. Second skill, Energy Impact. Mana cost, reduced from 80 to 120 to 50 to 80. Fourth skill, Wings by Wings. Cooldown, reduced from 30 to 23 seconds to 23 seconds at all levels. Gourd. First skill, Mystic Projectile Speed increased from 10 to 12.5. Mana cost lowered from 90 to 140 to 90 to 115. These were all buffs for current patch. Let's move to the hero nerfs. Moonton decided to adjust airborne duration for all heroes. Airborne duration was either totally removed from hero, like Chip, or reduced based on the current airborne duration. For Tigreal, duration was lowered from 1 to 0.6 seconds, Vexana from 0.8 to 0.6 seconds, Brock from 1 to 0.8 seconds, Leslie 0.5 to 0.4 seconds, Martis from 0.5 to 0.4 seconds, Kufra from 0.5 to 1.1 to 0.4 to 1 second, Yu Zhong from 1 to 0.8 second, and Edith from 1 to 0.8 second. No additional adjustments were made, but reducing the airborne duration for this heroes. Some nerfs touch Chip. At a high rates, Chip is pretty good. That's why Moonton decided to make some changes with him. Attributes. Base HP, reduced from 2581 to 2481. Physical defense growth, reduced from 7.2 to 5.5. First skill, Crash Course Damage, reduced from 150 to 300 plus 6% of target's max HP to 100 to 200 plus 4% of target's max HP. Enhanced Basic Attack Damage, reduced from 200 to 350 plus 40% of total magic power to 150 to 275 plus 30% of total magic power. Second skill, overtime. Airborne effect was totally removed. How will these changes affect Chip? I don't know, but we're gonna see it near future. Let's move to the next hero. Given Phoveus's strong performance in recent tournaments and ranked matches, Moonton decided to slightly nerf his power during the landing phase. His first skill, Demonic Impact cooldown, was increased from 4 seconds at all levels to 6 to 4 seconds. Cleave with a full defense build currently possesses both high damage and high durability. Moonton aimed to slightly nerf him while preserving his high early game damage. His physical attack growth, reduced from 11.25 to 9.5. Second skill, Quicksand guard damage reduction, reduced from 35% to 50% to 25% to 40%. With Thunder Belt, Yatikaka's full defensive build deals excessive damage. Moonton are reducing his enhanced basic attack damage and shortening the airborne duration. Passive Steel Bones, enhanced basic attack damage per rage, reduced from 10 to 8. Ultimate, Avatar of Guardian, airborne duration, reduced from 1.2 seconds to 1 second. With her high HP Regan, strong survivability, and multiple control abilities, Ruby has gradually dominated ranked matches across different ranks. Moonton aimed to slightly nerf her survivability. Passive Let's Dance, hybrid defense increase, reduced from 9 plus 1.8x hero level to 7.5 plus 1.5x hero level. After the previous nerf, Ling's damage output in the late game is still too high. Moonton brought another pack of adjustments for her. Physical attack growth, reduced from 8.25 to 6. Ultimate, Tempest of Blades, radius slightly increased. Aurora combines survival, crowd control, burst damage, and AoE damage, making her currently too powerful. Moonton decided to slightly reduce her control frequency. Base movement speed, reduced from 255 to 250. Second skill, Frosty Breeze, cooldown, increased from 13 to 10 seconds to 14 to 11 seconds. Most of these heroes have dominated the high ranks. By the way, we've made a video about the top 10 most picked heroes in the Mythical Glory rank. If you haven't seen it yet, make sure to check it out. Adjustments touch Fanny as well. Moonton consider Fanny to be a high difficulty hero with great potential. Therefore, they fixed the issue where her ultimate was triggering skill 1 indiscriminately and reduced the damage of directly casting her ultimate. However, considering Fanny's current win rate isn't very high, Moonton also increased her sustained combat ability. Energy Regan, increased from 3 to 5. Passive, Air Superiority, energy restored per prey mark, increased from 7 to 8. Ultimate, Cutthroat, Bug Fix, fixed an issue where using the ultimate during flight would also trigger skill 1 in certain situations. Extra physical attack bonus, reduced from 240% to 200%. Damage increase per stack, increased from 20% to 30%. These are the main changes made to the heroes. Share your thoughts in the comments. Who do you think is the strongest and weakest hero in the current meta? Additionally, there were also some adjustments to the equipment and battle spells. Some heroes have a significant advantage in the early landing phase due to the current meta, hero counter relationships, etc. Therefore, Moonton aimed to enhance the sustainability of some weaker heroes in the early to mid game, while still maintaining opportunities for stronger heroes to secure kills against them. As a result, the effect of Regan in the early game is boosted, while trying to keep its effect in mid and late game consistent with previous versions. Moonton promised to continue to monitor the impact of this change and make additional adjustments in future patches if necessary. Also, the mana provided by Regan was increased, allowing early game combat to continue without being cut short due to mana shortage. HP Regan was changed from 18% of max HP to 720 plus 6% of max HP. Mana Regan was increased from 9% of max mana to 18% of max mana. Some changes touch the equipment. Seems like Moonton want more use of Malefic Gun in current meta. The item was reworked and now provides plus 40 physical attack and plus 20% attack speed. Passive, Increases basic attack range by 15%. When hitting a target, gains 10% movement speed for 1 second. Malefic Roar was also changed. Unique attribute replaced with unique passive Armor Buster, plus 30% physical penetration. Unique passive Breaker gained extra physical penetration for each point of the enemy's physical defense on enemy hit was reduced from 0.125% to 0.1%. Previously, it was capped at 40%, now it is 30%. And last but not the least, Wind Talker now does not provide any physical attack, but critical chance was increased from 10% to 20%. Also, the price was slightly increased. That's a wrap on the latest patch update. What do you think about the hero and item changes? Are you excited or planning to adapt your strategy? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you won't miss any updates. Bye.